Things I have been loving. I have household, accessories, lifestyle, family, and even the transformation of the casita. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for being here. Well, it's time for another Things I Am Loving video. So I'm going to get right to it. The first thing I want to show you is this. It's the Spray Away, or Spray Way, I think is how you pronounce it. Many of you use it to clean your windows and glass and mirrors and things. I do too. I love Spray Way. But I didn't realize they have a stainless steel cleaner. When I saw this on Amazon, I decided I'm going to give it a try because I'm so pleased with their glass cleaner. Well, let me tell you, I'm equally as pleased with this stainless steel cleaner. It's so easy to use. You just spray it on. You don't have to wait a minute or 5 or anything. You spray it on, you rub it in, and then you have another rag and you just polish over it, just that quick. And it looks fantastic. I just cannot stand to see fingerprints on stainless steel appliances. And the one that gets marked up the most in my home is the refrigerator. Now, we don't have any little kids here, so we don't necessarily have fingerprints. But every time you go to grab the handle to open the refrigerator doors, it puts marks right there behind the handle. And I just can't stand that. But this stuff also does something else. It like seals it or something. In other words, when I've used other stainless steel cleaners, if you touch it, if you have to open the refrigerator and the knuckles, this part of your hand hits those doors, it leaves marks right after you cleaned it. Well, with this stuff, it doesn't. It's kind of like a protectant or something. And it takes a couple days before I'll see a hand mark on the refrigerator doors, where before it could be 30 minutes after I cleaned it. And if someone got in the refrigerator, I have to wipe it off again. So anyhow, it's very inexpensive. I got it at Amazon. I'll link it below. I'll put everything below if you want to check anything out, but I definitely would recommend it. Another thing I'm loving, I'm actually wearing it. It's a pair of earrings. Oh my goodness. I really love these earrings. Now, you probably can't see them, up close. I don't know if I can get close enough. But it looks like 3 earrings, like you have 3 piercings, but it's all on one stem. So anyhow, I'll take a picture, a close-up, to show you. They are by this company called Abidos, Abidos. And I think they were $12.99, but don't quote me on that. But they were very reasonable. And they came in this little gold pouch that has a flap here, which was really nice. I like that you can carry them in here if you're traveling, and it's got the flap in the front that you can close it. Now, I wouldn't have known about these earrings if it wasn't for my friend Elle from the channel Elle is for Living. She showed them in a video, I think it was just Tuesday, and I ordered them that day and I got them the next day. So that was fast delivery. And I'm just so impressed with them. They're sturdy, they're nice looking as far as I'm concerned. I think they have a little diamond here too. But again, I'll insert a picture, a close-up picture. And I also got them in silver because I was so impressed with just looking at them. And let me see if I can hold one of these up here. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. But see, it looks like three separate earrings, and they're all on just this one post. And they are so pretty. I think they're feminine, they're dainty, and I'm so thankful to Elle for showing me these. And speaking of Elle, also on her channel, she showed these hair clips, no, hair pins that she had bought. And of course, I wanted to try them too. I get great recommendations from Elle. And so I got them. I love them just like she did. They are these thick, sturdy hair pins. I think they might be called French pins, but I'm not sure. And here's a silver one and a gold one. And they're sturdy. In other words, you can't bend them. They're not flexible in that way. And they're really pretty. And they were so reasonable. Again, I can't remember, but it might have been $6.99, I think. For six of them, you get three gold and three silver. So I usually use a claw clips, and sometimes they can pinch. That's why my hair's looking crazy today. I didn't, normally I have it pulled up, pulled away from my face, and I'll either have claw clips in them or something. But I wanted to leave it like this so I could show you or try to show you how you use these hairpins. So the first thing I would do is just take my hair, and Elle's hair is shorter than mine, probably a good bit shorter, and she can use them in her hair too. So I'm just going to gather up this hair as best as I can, and I'll turn around and give it a try to see if I can kind of show you how you use them. Now, I have no idea if my head is in the camera or not because the camera's behind me. But anyhow, you could make a French twist or do different things, different hairstyles with them. But say you just want to just pin your hair up and get it off your neck, which is usually what I want to do. You put these in, I hope you can see this, but with the inverted side up like this, because you're going to just weave through your hair and then you twist it and slide it through. Can you see that at all? I have no idea what it looks like. But anyhow, I have a few scragglers here. But that's what you do with those clips. And you could pull half of your hair up or do like a low ponytail, just clip it low if your hair's shorter. It's just so easy, and they're sturdy. I mean, that's not coming out, it's not budging. So pull it out, and that's it. So I wanted to share that with you all. I'm sorry you had to see me with my hair like this, but I wanted to be sure to at least try to demonstrate it. Another thing is this little, I call it a little jewelry case. It's small, it might be 6 inches by 6 inches, and it comes flat. These snaps on all four corners. So it comes like this where it looks flat, and then you just snap it up on each corner, and you have this little tray, like a valet tray or something. And I just thought it would look nice on one of my tables here in the bedroom, because if I have on earrings, which I wear every day, or any other jewelry, then I can take it off and just drop it in this little tray and then the next day put it away. But I just thought it was cute, it would be useful, and I'm happy with it. I think it comes in other colors, but I wanted this kind of off-white color. The next thing I want to share with you is actually one of my favorites. Now, humor me here because there's probably not one person out there that would be interested in this, but I love these, and they're leg warmers. For those of you who have been with me, I wear leg warmers winter, spring, summer, and fall. I wear them with my shorts. Sometimes I'll put them on my arms. If I'm taking a walk, and of course I go very early in the morning, and I just want something to cover my arms because I have a sleeveless top on, I just stick them on my arm. I don't care what people think. And I definitely don't care that people think it's kind of strange that I'm still wearing leg warmers. You know, they were a big deal 30, 40 years ago. Well, I've been wearing them since my late teens, and I continue to wear them. I have two boxes. This is just one of them. These are all leg warmers. So that should tell you how much I love them and wear them. Well, my daughter in law, Nina, got me a pair of a cream color leg warmers for Christmas. And guess what? They're like fur lined, like fuzzy. Can you see that in there? Oh my gosh, they're so warm. And again, I wear them in the winter with my shorts. So I loved them so much. I ordered myself, she got me the cream. I got these tan color. I got the pink ones. I got black and I got white. So I'm stocked up for these cold months. And then in the summer months, I still wear leg warmers, but they're just cotton, so they don't have fur lining in them. And I got a few for this summer. Every year I add to my leg warmer box. And I got this beautiful shade of turquoise, a white pair, I think a black pair, and these hot pink. And yes, I have hot pink shorts to wear with them. So like I said, I'm probably the only one that loves leg warmers and wears them 365 days a year, but I just wanted you to see them. The next thing I wanted to share with you is a new heating pad. Now, I have a heating pad, and it's a shorter one. This is called Extra Extra Long. And Tristan's soon to be fiance got this for me for Christmas. Oh my gosh, look how long this heating pad is. I mean, it is long. Gray on one side, purple on the other, has a timer on it, and different heat settings. And I love my heating pad. I use that winter, spring, summer, and fall because we sleep in a cold, cold room. I like the room to be very cold, but I have to feel the warmth and the comfort of a heating pad. So I was just so appreciative that she did that for me. Let me know, do any of you use a heating pad on a regular basis like I do? There's just something about them that, oh, it just makes me feel good. Now I want to show you something we got for safety reasons. And I'll have to put a little clip in here to show you. But it's a ladder. Now we have step stools. We have some that have 3 or 4 steps, some that only have 2. This one has, I think, 5 or 6. It's like a big step stool. But the good part about it is you can get up way high. You know, usually on like a step stool with just a couple steps, you can't reach the ceiling to change a light bulb or anything like that. Well, this one you can. And the best part about it is that it has handrails. Yeah, handrails. I've never seen one with handrails before. And because Dave does all the household projects, you know, he repaints the crown molding and does all the things that guys like to do. He's on the ladder a lot, and I am too, because I don't like to wait for anything. If I want something done, I'm not going to wait for somebody to be here and I just say, oh, can you do this or get this? It's way up high. No, I'm going to get it myself. And it's just so much smarter to have something like that with handrails so that you don't have to worry about falling off. Now, I think this might have been $109 and it may have had a coupon. I can't remember, but you'll see what I mean because I'm going to show you the clip now. So here's the ladder I'm talking about. It's, oh, I don't know, maybe 6 feet tall. It has 5 steps that you can safely get on. And then it has a place at the top to hold a can of paint or your tools or screwdrivers. And then, of course, those safety handles. So as you can see, Dave has that to hold on to, and it works out just great. He can paint up high or do whatever he needs to do, and he's got something to hold on to when he's going up and coming down.
I love this.
I know you do.
Well, because with a regular ladder, you don't feel sometimes safe.
Right.
And I have to admit, there have been sometimes this year where I've gotten on a ladder and I get dizzy.
Yeah.
And I panic.
Yeah.
But this, I'm always in control.
Right.
And I got my handles. And I love this thing.
Well, I love it too because, you know, when I like to get something done, I want to get it done right now, and so I can do it too.
Yes. And
the last thing I am loving, and I can't wait to share it with you all, is the Casita Transformation. If you've been with me for a while, you know a couple months ago, we were going to redo the Casita. Just basically give it a fresh new look because my oldest grandson was living in it for about 6 years. So we did some things, we painted, we made it light and bright, and it just turned out so nice. So I'll put a clip in here showing you, we did the bathroom, we repainted it, and just put up a few new things, and it looks really good. So take a look at this clip. So as I open my front door, if you look straight ahead, that's the main front door that comes to the courtyard. So now I'm in the courtyard, and I have 2 picnic tables out here, or outdoor tables, because we had a lot of company at Thanksgiving, and when family comes, we like to eat outside. So that's why there's 2. We just haven't taken it down yet. But normally I just keep one up. It's this one here with the umbrella. And I'll move it down this way once we disassemble the other one. There's a couch back here, and this under the tarp is Dave's saw, where he's been working, doing things for the Casita, molding, cutting molding and things like that. And he has a few more things he wants to do, so we left the saw up. This is my vacuum, which goes back in the house. And now I'm entering the Casita. So come on in. As you can see, it's not a big room, maybe 12 by 13 or 13 by 13, not sure. And if you look to the left, that is where the bathroom is. And we have done some things in here. Here's a walk-in shower, really nice. We put this cabinet up, and then there's that funky sink. We can't replace it, at least so far, because as you can see, the pipes, the faucet and everything is coming out of the mirror. So we're not sure exactly how to do that. And we'll just have to figure it out or just keep it. But this was a model home many, many years ago, so they put kind of different types of unique features in it. And then straight ahead is the walk-in closet, which is really big. It goes all the way back to the corners of each wall. So we just have a few more things. I think Dave's going to put a mirror around the frame of the sink mirror, because it's just that plain glass. He's going to put a frame around there to dress it up. And then we talked about getting rid of that medicine cabinet. I know most people don't have medicine cabinets anymore, but I really like them. I mean, I think they're ugly, but they're useful. So maybe we can find something nicer. And then when you come out of the bathroom, you can see the wall in front of you. That's one of the walls in the casita. That wall faces the outside right of the house. And we have shiplap up there. Dave put that up many years ago. And then there's my TV that he made the frame around, which I absolutely love. Now, I wanted to do one of those screensaver things to put on the TV where you can pick whatever you want, a beach scene, a bird, whatever. But we haven't put that on yet. But that'll make that look like a little picture. And then I have a chest below it. I've showed you that before. And that's just for storage. That TV is on that rolling stand. So as you turn from that outside wall, that window faces the front of the street. And I got the bed there, little nightstand, that chair, which is I've had, geez, for years, and the pictures that Tristan left. And then as you circle around, you see the little, I guess it's called a kitchenette. I mean, you can't do a lot in there. You do have a sink and cabinets, and you can put a microwave up on the counter and things like that. And then you come back around, you pass that bathroom door again, and this is the other corner of the room where I just have a piece of furniture and Tristan's pictures and a few knickknacks. So it turned out really well. I don't know if you noticed the molding Dave did around the door. He made it very decorative. And then if you look up where the ceiling meets the wall, I hope you can see he put molding up there. He put some on the ceiling and then some below it, and it really dressed up the room quite a bit. And these are built-in blinds between the panels of glass, so you can open these or close them. And that's it. So that's the little guest house, or what they call the casita. Now, I think I told you all before that my grandson Tristan, who moved out of the casita after living there 6 years, he moved to Charlotte, North Carolina. Well, his youngest brother, Noah, which is my fourth grandchild, he graduated this past summer and he wants to go to school. And so he came down here to live in January. I think he got here maybe the 5th of January. Now he'll be living in the casita. So he can do it however he wants. If he doesn't like the way, I decorate it or what I put in there, he can put up his own stuff. I don't care. I just want them to live their life. But we are so very excited that Noah is here with us. He's just a great kid, and he got a job the day after he got here. He walked into a place and they kept him there, interviewed him, showed him around, and offered him the job. Now, Noah is the one for you old timers who have been with me from the very beginning. Noah is the one that him and my ma were like this. he absolutely loved and adored my mother, which would be his great grandmother. They had a connection that you just, you could see it. You could absolutely see it. And for 3 summers in a row, he came down here and stayed for 6 weeks out of the summer to be with her. He would be with her all day long. They would play cards together because she loves to play cards all day. He would take her in the golf cart and drive her all around. He would sing to her in the golf cart because it didn't have music or a radio or anything. He would take her to Wendy's to get a Frosty. I mean, he was literally with her every day, all day. And he has such a heart for the elderly. He just adores elderly people and really is very sensitive to their needs and how they may be feeling. Well, he worked in I think it was a senior citizen. No, what was it? It was like one of those either independent living type things when he lived in Richmond, Virginia, and he had been there for 3 years. And he started out working with the people, the patients, he would deliver their meals to them. And that way he could sit and talk with them and spend time with them, which he loved. Well, then they asked him to come into the kitchen to work. So he worked in the kitchen for those 2.5 years. So when he got here, he got a job. It's at a nursing home, memory care type place, and he is working in the kitchen. He loves it. And then his plan is to go to nursing school for the next semester, which won't be till August. So he's just here living his life, getting his life started, and we are thrilled that he's here. He is such a big help to us. And I'll tell you, there is nothing more rejuvenating than being around young people. I love being around young people. And we have been so blessed that our grandchildren want to come here. They want to stay. They want to live here. And they teach us so much. They keep us young and alive, and they know all the technology, and oh, they're just fun, a lot of fun. So I wanted to share that with you as well. And I'm going to try to get Noah to do a video with me soon. So stay tuned for that if he agrees. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it or saw something that maybe gave you an idea of something you would want to use or you needed for yourself, or something that just makes you feel good. So now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip comes from Romans 8:24-25. For in this hope we were saved, but hope that is seen is no hope at all. Who hopes for what they already have? But if we hope for what we do not yet have, we wait for it patiently. This scripture reminds us that our salvation is rooted in hope, the hope of eternal life, of redemption, and the fulfillment of all of God's promises. It reminds us to keep trusting, even when life can be so uncertain. We have to rely and patiently wait on God's plan and His perfect timing. So things aren't always answered when we want them to be or the way we want them to be. Hope is not based on our circumstances. So instead of getting caught up in our temporary struggles, focus on the big picture, and your hope and faith will give you what you need to get through those challenges and struggles. I'll share a personal example of something in my own life. When my sister was dying of stage 4 malignant melanoma, I prayed and prayed for her to be healed, to make it, to stay with us longer. And it didn't work out that way. I hoped for those promises, but that doesn't mean they didn't happen. No, it didn't happen here. She didn't get healed on this earth. But in eternal life, she has complete healing. She's not suffering. She's not in pain. So my hope was not in vain. And that's the way I know to look at it. With my sister's passing, it didn't end her story, and it didn't end mine. But because of Jesus, I have the hope of being reunited with her in eternity. So never, ever give up hope. You know, they tell us that, oh, you can go without water for maybe 8 or 9 days. You can go without food for, I don't know, maybe 30 days. You can go without air, like if you're drowning underwater or choking or something, probably for a few minutes. But I'm telling you, you cannot go without hope for 1 second. If you want to survive in this world, if you want to keep going, if you want to be the best you can be, always, always have hope. I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.